throttle stuck.
Well, you got full throttle.
It doesn't have a rev limiter, I don't guess.
Dude, that's mint.
She ain't going nowhere.
Custom motor mount.
Oh no, I'm just ready to be done with this truck. And
you made it.
yeah, barely did.
Welcome back to Flatbroke Garage. I'm Bill. This is Sean. Cross
the line.
the line. I always screw that up. I don't know why.
It's easy.
Well, that's
easy.
why.
Yeah.
It's easy. I screw
Very
things up.
easy. Yeah.
So, Sean, about how long ago?
It's been a couple months.
A couple months ago. I'll let you explain. What did you do?
So Lance Bush, Turn and Rust Restored, actually bought a Cadillac, and Bill here brokered the deal for that. Y'all have seen it. It's the Elvis Cadillac. If y'all haven't seen it, you need to go check it out on Turn and Rust.
I'll put a link down below.
So anyway, Lance invited me to come along, help do the driving back and forth. And he said, well, you know, to keep you from being bored for a week, why don't we go ahead and buy this S10? I can do a will it run on the S10 while they're working on the Cadillac. You know, that's their video. Fully understand, no problem. So we did a will it run on this S10, but kind of had to leave it here because, you know, we only had one trailer and needed to get Elvis's Cadillac back home. So
That was more important.
yeah. So Bill here has, you know, graciously enough stored the S10 for us for a couple months. It was only supposed to be for a few weeks, but
Yeah, you know.
if you know anything about YouTube and how people work, I mean, mechanics, you know, the timeline never works.
No, yeah, it's very, very, very vague.
Yes,
it's good,
yes,
a
yeah.
gray area.
Yeah, a couple weeks, couple years. I mean, it's about
I
the
was
same
set
time.
for it. So we just weed whacked around it, and I guess we're going to see if will it run again,
Yeah,
part 2, and we're going to bring it up here, kind of make it a little less bad.
yeah, a little more roadworthy because
Yep.
now it needs to make the 780-mile trip back to Texas.
With
This in the back of it.
this motorcycle, which he rode all the way here from Texas,
Yes.
900 plus miles.
Yes.
I'm not that YouTube guy. These guys are hardcore.
I'm figuring out that I'm not the motorcycle guy, or at least the dual sport guy on a major road trip. I will say this, though. I am the type that, you know, if I want to do something, I'm going to take the complete wrong equipment to do it with.
There we
you
are. And you did it with style. You made it.
I did.
You did.
It only took me 19 hours for, was it?
11-hour drive?
Yeah, 11, 12-hour trip. But, hey, we're here.
Well, let's go get an S10.
Okay.
All right, let's go. So, is it everything you thought it would be?
It's everything that I vaguely remember.
It's actually a pretty solid truck. You know, it's
Yeah, the truck's not bad at all. And after we had gotten it running, it ran great.
yeah, except for the tire issue, which,
What'd you do to my tire?
well, I got you here, so you know.
It wasn't like that when I dropped it off.
No, well, it's only flat on the bottom, so you know, it's no big deal. Well, it's, you know, there's no creatures living inside.
None of them that are big, anyway.
No, it's got some cobwebs. But... Keys are, we hid the keys somewhere, didn't we?
I think so.
They're not in it. Not over the visor. It's nasty in here. Oh, what do we, oh, are they? Oh, sweet. All right, cool.
Look at there.
So you got
Somebody could've
keys.
stole it.
Yeah. Well, look at that fancy stereo. Yeah, I bet it works. Yeah, all right. Well, shall we try it?
Yeah.
See if there's life left in that battery?
Yep.
Which was new, right?
Yes.
It was a new
Yes,
battery,
it was a
so.
new battery, yeah.
All right, let's. All right.
So the battery is unhooked.
Yeah, and you got options too.
Yeah.
Because I hate these. It's the dumbest thing GM ever did. What's the reason? Do you ever know the reason why?
I have no clue.
If somebody knows, put it down in the comments below.
So side post batteries and a rear mounted distributor. Let's put the distributor way back there where, you know, you can't reach it.
Yeah.
Even for somebody with long arms. Have you ever used this thing?
No, I haven't. I just found those, actually.
You find something with the most rust to work on this thing? There's not enough rust in the truck, so you got to make sure we get the rusty tool.
You're a skilled mechanic. Make do with me.
No, I've never claimed to be a mechanic.
Me either.
I'm a parts changer.
Yeah. I'm just a guy that doesn't play golf. Well,
let's see what it'll do.
You want yours? Well, we got buzzer. Here's a fuel pump. I hear a fuel pump. Yeah. Come on, baby. I hear it trying to spray. You know how they make that sputtered spray sound? Try it again. Nothing. No spray. Should we give it a sniff, see if it'll do anything? Yeah. It could be.
That pump is loud.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you want some gas?
Yeah, if you got a little bit in the can. Try again?
Yeah, we got gas in it. Maybe that should help. Let her prime up.
Fuel pump ain't sounding any different.
No. I have the magic spray.
Yeah, but if it ain't pumping any pressure, then...
Well, you want to just see if it's that?
You can bump it and see what happens.
Just see what we get?
Yeah.
So, we have a fuel issue.
I wonder if there's a port on the fuel line. Check our pressure.
Oh, yeah, a Schrader valve or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
If I can break this line loose without this other one coming loose.
I don't think, I'm sorry, that's great tools. I can go get your real tools. You're a mechanic. You can do this. TBI, I don't think, what are they, 12 pounds maybe? It's not a lot of pressure anyway.
No.
You want me to hit the key? See if any juice comes loose?
We'll get this open a little bit more first. Well, we're getting fuel.
Yeah. Well, then it's your sprayer, your injector. Like I said, I heard the injector sputter and then it quit. I do have an extra TBI setup, but it has, for a V8, it's got the dual injectors. So I wonder if the single injector would fit.
Well, that's the deal. When I tried to rebuild this throttle body last time, I couldn't ever get the injector out.
Oh.
I was trying to keep from tearing it up.
Oh.
So I'm going to spin it over and see if you can tap on that thing and see.
All right, where's our fancy tool set? There we go. Some fresh gas in it, and it's kind of running. Do we have a fuel filter for it?
It's got a brand new one on it.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's rejecting the good fuel.
Throttle stuck.
Well, you got full throttle.
It doesn't have a rev limiter, I don't guess. What is the deal? You know, I think I remember something like that before.
Was it just a linkage?
I don't know. Oh, there's a catch right there. Yeah, I don't know if that's cable or linkage or what.
That would not be fun to have happen coming into a toll plaza or something.
You know, the easiest way to find out though,
Pull her off.
pull this off.
Need your fancy tool set back?
It's not the throttle body. You come out. Oh, that's why. That's. I'm thinking
Spring?
of a throttle body spring.
Well, there's...
Let's see. Let's see if we can. Who left the key in the ignition? Where's the hammer?
Hammer. I'm telling you, I'm giving that to you as a parting gift. You're going to appreciate it later from about Oklahoma.
Lord. Get back on there. Oh, thank you. So it's something in the cable. Yeah, because we definitely need to, which is getting looser, but
Well, just something to work it even.
we definitely need to have that not stick on me.
Yeah.
All right, so basically don't give it very much gas.
And just roll her up in the hill.
Yeah.
We should go move the motorcycle and the other car just in case. Uh-oh. Clutch?
Yeah, slaves owner doesn't want to release, or request doesn't want to release, so crank it up, put it in gear. Crank it up. I didn't get it in gear.
You didn't. Yeah, the other tire just came apart.
Nice. So it made it into the shop.
We don't have a hoist, but we have a hoist. The old bumper hoist. We
Oh,
could
man,
wait.
I love those.
I know, they're great. So at least we get it up in the air high enough. We've had a snag.
Yeah, big one. Yeah.
So we were supposed to get some wheel adapters to adapt those nice wheels, the low pro wheels, the 18s, to fit on this S10.
Yeah.
And it's going to rain. Yeah. So we're scrambling.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to run to North Carolina and pick up 3 tires that'll fit the S10. While I'm doing that, Sean is going to take over and he's going to start working on the truck, kind of getting it ready, so when I get back, I have a tire machine and we can get these changed. He can get his clutch fixed because we know what, clutch issues?
Well, it had clutch issues to begin with, but
Do you have
driving
any
for 5 miles, yeah, that's
No.
whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we got some things to do. I hear thunder.
Yeah, well, at least we're inside.
Well, let's hope the power doesn't go off.
Well, that's fine. I still got hand tools.
So, all right. Well, he's going to take care of that. I'm on the road, and we'll see you when I get back.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Busy.
Out here to the Walmart in Blairsville, Georgia. I got the tires picked up and we're gonna head back, see what kind of progress Sean's been making on the truck while I've been gone. I might grab a pizza on the way back. Neither one of us have eaten today. So, thanks a lot, Walmart. At least we got some tires. And gonna get out of here. Back, and I tell you what, the inside of this Ford Escape smells wonderful. It's got that new tire smell, and even better, it smells like pizza. All right, well, now that I'm back, we got some tires to unload. We got some tires to change. Sean has what, the brake line's done. You got the slave cylinder in for the clutch.
Clutch, master slave, all that. Yeah,
That's all in. So that's bleeding out now?
Yeah, working on bleeding it now.
Okay, and then...
brake lines are on, but we'll have to go through and bleed it.
Okay, so you got to bleed the brake
Yeah,
lines.
you need to bleed the brakes.
The brakes, yes.
Yep.
And what other important things do we need to do?
We need to fix a motor mount because the motor likes to visit the passenger side quite a bit whenever it's under load. This thing doesn't really have a lot of power, but there are hills in Tennessee that we'll have to climb, so
Motor mount would be a plus.
kind of need the motor to stay in one spot.
Yes.
What else? We need to wash this dude.
Well, we got to wash it. Dude, this is nasty.
Yeah.
It is nasty. Elmer, what do you think? Elmer, do you approve? No, Elmer, no, we're not approving it.
Yeah.
So
You know, I don't mind driving junk, but I mean, it at least needs to be,
clean junk.
yeah, I don't want to catch something.
And we got a vacuum. I mean, the tetanus in the cab is running rampant.
This steering wheel, I'm sure there's some kind of growth or something.
Yeah.
So.
Once it gets warm, the DNA will just ooze out of that steering wheel.
Yeah. And being that we have no AC, you know, we got to rely on the windows. I'd rather not have any oozing DNA.
And they do crank, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to tempt fate, but
yeah. Well, I had to put this one back on track before
this
because
one
it was hanging. That's why the dash was full of
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. So
yeah.
How many miles does this have? Did you even look?
7. 27607 200. No wait. Does this have a 6 or a 5 digit?
I don't know.
I think it's 27,607.
So
I think that's right.
yeah, it's fine.
It's either, I guarantee it's either 227,000 or it's 276,000. One or the other.
You know, that's the thing about the trucks. Everybody's like, you know, all the vehicles down the south are really clean, but every vehicle in the south has like 200,000 to 300,000 miles minimum. They drive them down here because they don't rust away. So why get new ones? All right, so I'm gonna mount a tire up here, and he's still working on bleeding, and Elmer's working on looking for pizza that we dropped. So total disclaimer on the last tire change with the time-lapse thing. I was wondering why my tire machine just didn't have any horsepower to it, and it turns out somebody, Sean, turned the air compressor off and we ran out of air. So hopefully it works now. Maybe.
That thing was loud.
Yeah, it was loud. But it makes the air of happiness, which, you know. Oh, I got plugged, see? No, I screwed up. I didn't plug the tire machine.
Yeah, you talking about not having the air pressure. You ain't doing nothing with 0 air pressure.
You know, I'm old. I'm senile. I'll complain that now. There. It's the hiss of life. This is an old Coach 2020 machine. I learned how to change tires on one of these, and I'm not kidding, guys, in 1978. The place I worked at Union 76 in Morton Grove, Illinois, had this exact same tire machine. He was so proud of it. I mean, for doing old school steel wheels, you know, you can't beat these things. But they're really brutal on aluminum rims. Oh, yay. Aluminum rims and anything over a 16, they don't like. So, you know, they have their flaws, but for what I do, mostly old junk, this thing's awesome. I mean, I live in Turtletown, in the middle of nowhere. Not a lot of tire places around here, so everything you have that can expedite and save you money is a blessing. So I'm pretty lucky to have this thing. It's just a little antiquated. And the blast ring quit working. I guess it's something I should look into fixing because the little air chuck and blast ring don't work, but I don't know. Giving Sean some new valve stems here too, because I kind of like the guy. Don't want to see him fail. So little Dawn dish soap goes a long way. It just, like I said, this thing's kind of an antique machine. And I don't know, anything that makes it easier, makes my life easier. Wow, see how much easier they go on when I get air pressure? That's amazing. Boom, there we go. Success. In all my years of working on cars, Sean just told me something I never knew before. So we're going to have a moment of wisdom with Sean. All right, Sean, let's enlighten people.
I didn't know this until a buddy of mine told me about it. If you're ever working with brake fluid and you don't want to make a mess, you know, you're worried about brake fluid getting on paint or something like that, spray it off with water and wipe it off.
That's it.
Get brake fluid on your hands, just run it under some water, it's gone. You can pour it down the sink. It's water soluble, so water just like dissipates it.
See, I learned something. I don't know if you guys did, but I did. Hey, any free information, man, I'll take it. See, Sean has discovered we have a broken motor mount. So we don't have one, so we're going to definitely go old school. We're going to make a chain motor mount, you know, work for drag racing, right? In the meantime, I'm going to be cutting the chain. Sean is exploring his automatic cruise control made by mice. And I got some springs. We could just, like I said, hook a spring to that until it gets broke in.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what the deal is with that, why it's sticking. It's got to be the cable itself is sticking.
The cable inside the housing, yeah.
Yeah.
Could have a kink in it, something. But you don't want to stick it full throttle.
No.
So
I mean, she's a powerhouse, you know, I don't want her to get away from me.
She took full throttle there for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I was hoping that she would come back down, but yeah, no such luck.
Evicted the mice. All right, well, I'll get this chain cut.
Where are your safety glasses at?
Over there. So we couldn't find the right air cleaner for this engine, but the K&N seems to bolt right on. Elmer, come here. Elmer, you got to leave Sean alone. He's busy. Elmer. So I guess now we're going to put in our custom motor mount, which is, that should work. We'll work on getting that. We're going to hook it up to top bolt of the bracket here, and we're going to go over the steering gearbox and kind of time the engine again. All right, well, take that out. Enough flange and a bolt, hold the chain on. And get that loose and stick it down here. See if we got enough to get down by the gearbox. And there's our gearbox. Oh, we just got enough, I think. Wow, that is really cutting it close. Yes, it is. That engine ain't moving at all. Camera. Dude, are you kidding me? There we go. All we gotta do is tighten this one up. Look at it, we even pulled the engine down. Dude, that's mint.
She ain't going nowhere.
Custom motor mount. You can launch it now.
Especially with that air cleaner.
Yeah, the air cleaner's on. See, I've been helpful.
It's done enough.
Yeah.
We're just gonna leave it at that. It's done enough.
All right, that's good. Back of the bed kind of cleaned up. We got a little bit more to do. The interior, it's less worse than it was. Let's just put it that way. I mean, got My Little Pony. We left that. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's not horrible. Got the red plush velour interior. 1980s. And the foam isn't totally wore out on this side, so that'll work. But
It's got to be more comfortable than that motorcycle seat.
I'm sure anything is more comfortable than a motorcycle seat.
On a older drum brake setup, you have a primary and a secondary shoe. Long one goes in the back. That's the back of the truck. That's the front. Yeah, I screwed up. Oh no, I'm just ready to be done with this truck and screwed up. So now I'm gonna change it around.
Put some brake fluid in this thing. Will bleed the brakes.
We'll
Hopefully.
try again on the brakes.
And then, dare we say done?
No,
No. Okay.
let's just get the brake fluid.
All right. We got nothing. I'm holding it. Anything coming?
Yeah, it's got plenty of flow with some pressure. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, Sean, please tell me the truck is sweating.
Yeah, it's not sweating.
No. We got a blown brake line. Right on the last wheel too. So basically we're waiting for parts. Tomorrow morning, auto parts store opens, get some brake parts or rear brake. So we decided to try cleaning it up. Pressure washer don't work because this is like tree sap and it's like baked on. So we're using a green Scotch Brite pad, some Dawn dish soap. We got to scrub it a couple times. And, you know, kind of comes off. Looks better in the dark. What do you think, Sean?
Oh, it's going to look great. Don't forget your
Oh, yeah.
our fix for your pressure washer.
Yeah, the pressure washer, the nozzle blew. So,
Spraying all the pressure out here.
yeah, so we put the pressure enhancer on and with a heater hose and some clamps. Good jury rigging.
Yeah, it's a good go now.
Yeah, we're set. I have to admit, Sean, it looks way better in the dark.
Well, it's in the dark, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Facebook Marketplace photos.
Yeah.
See, she's got a real nice shine to it. Just wash shine. Tell you what, that baked on pine tar, we were actually sanding through the paint, you know, as much as we were getting the pine tar off. The paint on this hood is so thin that it, did we go through it? It's hard to tell.
I don't know.
Or is it,
I don't think this was a real great paint job on this hood to be.
you know, well, and red doesn't like the sun much either. You know, so, I mean, well,
Keep going.
we had to make one last trip back to the auto parts store to go get enough line and fittings to finally get the brakes bled, get it set back down on the ground so Sean could take it for a test drive. They got brakes?
Much still left to be desired.
Really?
Yeah, it'll work. It just gotta, you gotta just keep pumping it.
Well, how was the test drive?
Test drive went good. Yeah, really well. Yep.
So you're good to go.
I think so. Yeah.
So we just you load your bike up and those wheels and tires.
Close and hit the road.
Back to Texas.
Back to Texas.
Back to Texas. Look at that. Hey man, it's been interesting.
Yeah.
It has. I'm glad we got you going. I know it was touch and go there for a little while.
Yeah, you know, these things can be a headache when they set this long, and you know, rust is a killer on stuff like this, but you know, is what it is. It's part of the fun.
Yeah, fun. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's going to wrap this one up. I'm going to put a link to his site down below, and you guys can follow his progress, making it back to Texas, and just follow his channel. It's really cool. He does a lot of cool stuff. So
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate all the help, and I appreciate the bed, and so
You're always welcome here,
the
man.
shop to work in, and so yeah, I really appreciate it, and would say could probably got it done without you, but you know, it would have been a lot more work. So.
I didn't help that much. I
mean, you helped enough.
Moral support.
Hey, I'll tell you, the inside smells great.
Does it? See?
does.
All right. That's that foaming glass cleaner.
Right.
So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for checking it out. And if you haven't subscribed, please do.
Yeah.
To both of them. We'll see you guys. Bye.
See ya.
The ever vigilant Elmers, keeping Sean safe from caterpillars. What do you think, Elmer? Get him. Get him, buddy. What do you think? Oh, there he goes. A little protein in his diet.